From the University of Florida's College of Journalism and Communications, you're watching WUFT News.
This is a WUFT News update. I'm Nicole. Thank you for joining us. The Community Foundation of North Central Florida held its Legacy Awards today. WUFT's Harrison Smajovits takes us to this year's award ceremony for the premiere of a new award and initiative.
The Community Foundation of North Central Florida held its Legacy Awards at the Cade Museum. The event returns to in-person after being held virtually last year due to the COVID-19 virus pandemic. President and CEO of the Community Foundation, Barzella Papa, says it was nice to have everyone back.
It was wonderful to be together for the first time in almost 2 years. This event is such an inspiring feel-good that we're just so happy that so many could come together today to hear the stories.
This year's Legacy Awards recognize 4 honorees. Ken and Linda McGurn received the Donor Award along with a standing ovation from the audience.
That was a surprise, and that was very nice. We really appreciated that. When you get a standing ovation, that's a big thing.
The Professional Advisor Award went to Joe Laurie Jr. of Laurie Financial Advisors and the Alachua Conservation Trust, which focuses on preserving land in the Alachua County area, was presented with the Nonprofit Award.
I think it's always wonderful to be recognized for your benefits that you're providing to the community, and that the service you're providing is appreciated.
This year's event saw the presentation of the first ever Community Champion Award. It was presented this year in honor of the life of Joan Canton, the founder of Southwest Advocacy Group, also known as SWAG. The Community Foundation donated $5,000 to SWAG in honor of Canton. Announcements about new initiatives came at the end of the ceremony. One of the initiatives promotes racial equity in the area.
So our organization has long followed and recognized the disparities in our communities.
A permanent fund will be established to support organizations who focus on racial equity. Harrison Smajovits, WUFT News.
To help start the Racial Equity Initiative, a donation of $10,000 will be used to match other donations. Alachua Habitat for Humanity is opening a new thrift store location in Gainesville. The Restore location sells used home goods and furniture. The new spot is on the corner of Northwest 6th Street and Northwest 23rd Avenue. This space gives the shop more room for parking than the previous store on Southwest 13th Street.
By putting our marquee and our logo in this section of town, we can better advocate for the needs for affordable housing, which is, after all, what all of the proceeds from these stores go to fund.
Habitat for Humanity is hosting a ribbon-cutting ceremony at Restore's new location at 9 a.m. tomorrow. The thrift store is open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. With the holiday season just around the corner, local food pantries are seeing an increase in donations. The COVID-19 pandemic had a large impact on Gainesville's residents' access to food. Because unemployment compensation was reduced in September, food pantries have seen a large increase in demand for food. Catholic Charities is a food pantry that distributes food packages daily. It serves Alachua, Bradford, Dixie, Gilchrist, and Levy counties. Regional Director John Barley says that there's a greater need for donations this year due to the pandemic.
The need is still there. People see federal stimulus money out, and they see unemployment money out, and they think that the government is taking care of everything, and that would be nice, but they're not. So just continue to be generous.
Pounds of food were donated to Catholic Ministries in the past week. Their office is open Monday through Thursday from 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. If you've been loving the cooler weather, just wait until this weekend. Julia Haley is joining us now from the Weather Center. Julia, how long can we expect this weather to last?
So currently, right now, we have some wonderful conditions. It was a beautiful day in Gainesville today. Of course, right now we have some cloudy skies and it feels like 72 degrees outside. And it feels like around the 70s everywhere else around North Central Florida. So 74 Ocala, 73 Palatka, 71 Stark. And for tonight, for our hour by hour, we are going to start in the high 60s, but we are going to dip into the lower 60s overnight. Of course, there will be cloudy skies, and with these cloudy skies comes some rainy days ahead. So watch out, because our temperatures will be dipping these next few days. 62 Gainesville, 61 Stark, 59 Lake City. And of course, this is all because of this precipitation that is making its way to Gainesville. Friday evening, we should be seeing a good amount of this rain, and throughout Saturday as well. On to our future rain in Gainesville. We should be seeing about 1 to 1.5 inches of rain, so you may want to have your rain jacket or umbrella this coming weekend. And on to our 6-day outlook, we are going to be ending this rainy weather with some sunny skies ahead. Of course, we are going to be seeing those lows in the high 40s and highs in the mid to upper 70s. And now on to sports with Rylee McIver.
Thanks, Julia. I'm Rylee McIver with sports. Gator Volleyball will host SEC action tonight in the O-Dome. The number 22 Tennessee Volunteers are coming to town tonight to face the number 23 Gators. Florida is on a 14-6 on the season with an 8-2 record in the conference, while the Vols are 16-5 overall and 8-3 in conference play. The Orange and Blue are on a 3-match win streak after shutout wins over Texas A&M, Alabama, and Missouri. First serve is at 7 p.m. The Associated Press is reporting Keontae Johnson has an important decision to make: a $5 million insurance payout or his senior season. The Gator forward has been medically uncleared since his collapse on the court in December 2020. The AP says Florida paid the premiums on the policy, which took effect 5 months before his collapse. Additional coverage through the NCAA may be in play as well. However, this is contingent on whether Johnson moves to become medically cleared. If he plays, he forfeits the payout.
Thanks, Rylee. Thanks for keeping up with WUFT News on Facebook. I'm Nicole. That's our time for now, but your Florida news is always on at WUFT.org.